All right, Pisces. Welcome, 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 welcome in, welcome back. Thank you guys for being here to exchange energy with me. It means more to me than I can ever express or verbalize or tell you. Just know that I greatly, greatly appreciate every interaction, every donation so far, every subscriber, everybody who has liked, and even just viewed these. I'm just starting out still. I still consider myself new, so everything matters. It always, always will, no matter how big I get. It will always mean the world to me. So, let us jump into the reading. This is going to be, like I said, for Pisces collective. Any placement that you feel drawn to. This is going to be for the 10-10 portal that we have coming up in the next few days. We are still in Libra season, cardinal energy, initiation, start of fall equinox energy that we're still in, and moving into Halloween. So let us see what the rest of October and this portal have in store for us. All right. If you haven't already, take a second to connect to Source, to your guides. Call in your angels, your archangels, ascendant masters, ancestors. Don't forget your ancestors. And ask them to deliver, connect with me and my guides and my angels. Speak to me and through me to deliver you guys the most accurate and relevant message at this time. It always helps when we both do it. I do it before I come on camera because it's sacred to me, and I just really like to do it in my own space, in my own time. But it always, always, always helps if you guys feel comfortable, obviously, doing that and evoking that. Interesting. Okay. Then yes, please feel free to do so. Starting off this energy, you have the Mother of Cups as you right now in this present moment. You're very insightful, you're very wise, almost feeling psychic at this time. The veil is thinning. It's at its thinnest. It's gonna be the entire year on Halloween, Hallows Eve. So each day getting closer to that, it's going to keep getting thinner and thinner and thinner. So you could be seeing things that maybe you haven't seen before, feeling energies that you're not used to feeling, hearing voices, stuff like that as the veil does thin. And when I say that, I mean the veil that separates us, this 3D, the world that we see right now that we're interacting with, and the esoteric world, the what's the word that I'm thinking of? I can see it, but I can't. Spiritual. Thank you. The spiritual world. So what separates the two of us is getting a lot thinner. So that could be why you're really in this very psychic. You could also be pregnant right now. This is a card. She is very pregnant and she's very protective of her pregnant belly and of her cups being her loved ones, her energy, her love. She's just very protective of herself and of her loved ones. And presenting itself as your challenge right now, you have the Son of Cups. This could literally be pointing to a son. Maybe you're having a little bit of a challenge with him. It could be a toddler, honestly, is what I'm getting. And it's not necessarily like they're doing. It's not their fault. It's just like the phase that they're in. It could also be a teenager. It doesn't have to be a son. It could be a daughter as well. Just, it says specifically here, son. That's why I called that out. But it could be someone, oh my, with water in their chart. Okay. But they could just be presenting themselves as a challenge right now, being defiant, staying out past their curfew, talking back, anything like that. This could also be within you, your artistic side. It could be a little bit dormant right now, and that is presenting itself as a challenge. You could be an artist, and to have your artistic side be dormant or uninspired, that could obviously be a challenge if that is your lifeblood, even if it's just how you express yourself in an outlet and it's just feeling a little bit dry right now. You could just really be wanting that inspiration to come back and that motivation to create again, just so you can feel a little bit more like yourself, a little bit more connected, a little bit more in your power. Your past. You have the Ten of Swords, which is interesting because we haven't really seen this come up in any of your other readings, but here it is. So for some reason, there's something in your life that you're coming out of that is kind of like your rock bottom. Or someone around you is creating a lot of drama. Is it me? Am I the drama? That's what that reminded me of, sorry. I don't TikTok, but I do have Instagram, and the two are like basically the same thing at this point. Because people post their TikToks on Instagram, so I get to see them, and it's hilarious to me. Sorry. This doesn't feel as heavy and as serious as maybe it looks or as it should. This doesn't feel like homelessness and getting fired from a job and evicted and on the streets. It doesn't feel like that type of, like, completely ruining your life because of drugs and alcohol. I don't feel that or see that. It feels more like someone around you tried to create this for you. Maybe they left you thinking that they're going to struggle, they're going to fail without me, whatever the case may be, and I don't think that you are. Maybe temporarily, maybe for like a day, you're like, oh, well, shit, that sucks. But in your future, which is like near future, days, weeks, you have the Sun, so it's like complete opposite. You're doing a complete 180, going from sad, maybe having sleepless nights, crying yourself to sleep, not really knowing what direction that you're going. If you did just find out that you're pregnant, this could have been your reaction. Maybe you're not in the place for another, especially if you already have a child who is a little bit challenging for you right now. You could be a single parent, and it feels like more than you can handle, and finding out that you're pregnant could have felt like the end of the world. It's not going to be, though. Sorry, my mom is texting me. She just closed a really big job, and I'm just... Oh. I'm just very proud of her, because this is her living out her dream job. She retired, quote unquote, from corporate America and started her own landscaping business, which is like her absolute dream. She loves designing landscape. Every house that we've had, she's done amazing landscape. She's always loved being outside in her yard, perfecting it. So this is huge for her. It was a really big job. Very proud of her. Anyways, back to you, Pisces. You have the Sun. This is ultimate joy, ultimate health. You could be worried about, I'm going to keep coming back to this, I feel like, because it keeps coming up. If you are pregnant, you could be worried about your health. Maybe you didn't think that you could have kids. Maybe you went through something that you aren't sure if you could carry a child. This is optimal health, optimal health, vitality, longevity, joy. It's the feeling that after a long, long, long winter of darkness and of all of the things coming and finally feeling the sun coming out, finally feeling the sun on your face and kind of basking in it and letting it warm you from the inside out and just feeling it on your skin. It's really, 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 really good feeling. This could also be speaking to a new level of enlightenment, something coming in for you that's kind of new information that opens some doors for you, some pretty abundant doors, because this is the happiest card, the most abundant card in all of the deck, if you ask me personally, and you are because you're here. So, the happiest, probably that you felt in a very, very long time, is coming in for you. Probably, I would say next week. I feel like it's going to be like maybe next Saturday. Or this Saturday, I suppose, because it's Tuesday now. Alright, let's see what else. We're 11 minutes in and only have 4 cards out. Alright, let's get above and below. Thank you. Came out upside down. Above, below, advice, energies around you. Okay. So in your mind space, you're wanting to be, this is Capricorn energy for me. That's all I'm going to speak on is the Capricorn energy and how hardworking they are. You really want to dig into your hardworking side, your entrepreneurial side. This is the Capricorn is the hardest working. Once they get on the ledge of something, if you've ever watched a goat and how they can like scale vertical cliffs, that's the energy that I feel like you want to be in right now. You want to be able to climb to new heights by yourself, independently. You could be focused on also shedding an addiction, whether that be to control material things. It could be actual drugs and alcohol. Like I said kind of in passing here earlier, I didn't feel like that's what caused this, but I guess honestly it could. But it feels like if that is the case and you're trying to get into a place of recovery, you're definitely going to. You're definitely in that space and coming out of it. It's going to be really, really easy for you to walk away from and really easy for you to shed. But honestly, this just feels like you really wanting to dig into Capricorn energy. If you have Capricorn placements, I would identify them and then figure out where they are, like if it's in a specific house, and then also which planet. Like I have Capricorn in my Mars. So for me, I would do reading on how that plays into my finances, if that's what I'm wanting to expand, or how that plays into my relationships, if that's what I'm wanting to expand. And then what is in your subconscious, what's supporting that energy. You have the King of Pentacles, King of Coins, Father of Pentacles, whatever you want to call him. These are in direct correlation with each other. They are supporting each other. These kind of work like the law of attraction. What you're putting out into the universe, what you're actually attracting. You are attracting stability, financial stability, abundance, prosperity, luxury, opulence, all of the things in the most, I mean, this is Capricorn energy because it's masculine earth, and that's Capricorn. So you're wanting to manifest Capricorn energy, and your subconscious is absolutely on board with that. Oh, did you get a new car? Cute. Sorry, my neighbor is backing in his driveway with a new car. Alright. Sorry, some of these cards were upside down. advice. It's Mother of Wands. It's just telling you to tap into your fiery side. Tap into your kind of seductive side. Do your makeup a different way, maybe. Fix your hair a different way. Just kind of tap into something that brings out like a sultry side of you. This is a very vibrant, colorful, she's fiercely protective, just like the Mother of Cups. This is fire energy, Leo, feminine fire, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So if you need to look up those qualities, how do Leos dress? How do Leos walk? How do Leos talk? Also, again, identify if you have any Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your chart, and really, really hone in on those attributes of yourself and kind of highlight them, because I feel like it will take you a really long way. You're already kind of in the eye. People are looking at you, watching you, looking to you for advice, I feel like. Just in general, I feel that way about Pisces. And this is just a way to take that to like a whole new level. Put yourself out there. Open yourself up to new things, to new experiences. I feel like it's going to take you way beyond what you could have ever even imagined, honestly. In your external forces, what's outside of your control, you have Six of Cups. It's very nostalgic. There's a very reminiscent energy around you. People could be feeling nostalgic for the old you, for the why are these all upside down? What you guys had in the past. It could obviously be like exes watching your social media and really wanting to be with you again. But this is childhood memories, past memories. It just feels like there's a lot of nostalgia brewing around you this season. And your hope. You have the Ten of Pentacles, obviously. I mean, yeah, that's kind of everybody's hope, is to be financially stable and independent and have, again, all this luxury that I was talking about. This is the embodiment of the personality traits. This is the actual, like, manifestation of that, of the abundance, and it's kind of like the ultimate in the abundant, in the, god damn it, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna stop talking about that. In your fears, what just popped out is judgment. You could fear that if you do get all this money, if you do have this kind of, this major come up, glow up, whatever you want to call it, that people are going to judge you. They're going to judge you whether you stay in the place that you're at and don't progress anymore. They're going to judge you if you ascend and jump to the moon and just fly high, do all of these things and radiate love and joy. They're going to judge you no matter what. So don't let that fear hold you back. I'm not going to say it's silly. It's a valid fear, obviously. But it's not one to play into. Don't let other people's... I'm going to scoot all this over now that we're done with the reading. Silly. Maybe you can actually see it all. Just don't play into that. Don't play into, if people are around you, like, kind of nitpicking at you, don't let that hold you back. Because, again, they're going to judge you either way. Like, people are always going to be judging us, and maybe you're a little bit afraid to open yourself up to maybe public scrutiny because it'll be on a whole new level, but you're holding yourself back if you do that. For the outcome, this is the likely outcome. If you change nothing, if you keep on your current path, this is the likely outcome. This is the 8. The 8 of Wands. This is really big news coming in, a change coming in, fast-moving energy. Something is going to change pretty rapidly, probably at the end of this Libra season, moving into Scorpio season. So right around like a week before Halloween, I would expect some pretty big news. And also your inspiration. I feel like your inspiration and your passion for whatever it is your artistic endeavors, your work. I feel like it's coming back to you, and it's all just kind of rushing in sort of suddenly, and it's going to change your trajectory, because right now you could feel like you're at a little bit of a standstill when it comes to your creativeness and your creation process. But that's coming to an end. This is a card of action. It's going to be time, like I said, right around the end of Libra season, so like the 22nd, I think, 21st, 22nd of October, you're going to feel the need to like, okay, it's time to go, let's go. We've been planning, we've got our plan of action, and now it's time to execute, and it's time to just move forward. And that's the energy that you're going to be in, and it's going to be really, really, really good. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that, wrap this up at around 20 minutes. I feel like that's a good place to stop. Personal readings are open. If you guys want to dive deeper, you have specific questions, all of the relevant information for that is in the description box below. Yeah, I will see you guys later. Everything is looking really good for you guys. Enjoy this season of the sun that you're stepping into. You're gonna thrive, and you're gonna be vibrant and beautiful and radiant. And I love you guys all so very, very much. I will see you next time. Bye.